not have Victor Wembanyama, and they're starting a small lineup right now with Harrison Barnes going to be checking Vooch.
And Jeremy Sohan took the tap at 6'8". So Sohan has the assignment on Zach LaVine to start the night. And LaVine will pull up and hit a three.
Yeah, they're kind of a little miscommunication on whether they're going to switch that or not.
Never really had a grip on the ball as he was muscling his way to the cup. It's a turnover.
Well, this is where you want this team, the Bulls, to recognize, like, we got a size advantage tonight.
Lost to the Lakers, won in Sacramento before the loss at Phoenix on Tuesday night. That eliminated them from moving on to the knockout round of the NBA Cup, similar to the Bulls. Dosunmu finds Nikola Vucevic. It's already 4 more shots for San Antonio because of those offensive boards. Castle was all over LaVine. Phillips dumps it off for Vucevic.
2 nice pocket passes from. They're getting caught with little, guards on bigs, and they're going to have to box out.
Already 6 offensive rebounds for San Antonio. Vucevic just using his size.
Free cheese. Mouse in the house all night long if Vooch wants it.
Inside, Vucevic against Barnes. The right idea, good cut by Phillips, but a turnover to Paul. Here's Castle on the attack, off to Sohan.
Those guys working out with DeMar DeRozan the last 2 years, they saw some things they probably would not have saw if they were a nice move.
Dosunmu being aggressive tonight and one.
3 the hard way, those traced.
That would have been fine at the Olympics. Horton, Tucker, Smith, Dosunmu, Terry, and Buzelis, the 5 for the Bulls. That young group. And Terry, the athletic move, and one. Here comes Blake Wesley, now in his 3rd year out of Notre Dame. Nice feed to Johnson for Charles Bassey, the big man.
That was a nice little back cut that time.
They've got Sohan and Castle, or beg your pardon, Bassey and Castle out there. Horton Tucker unable to finish it. Loose ball tip into the hands of Castle. To Johnson, who flies up and one with Terry trying to deter defensively.
Well, that time the Spurs had a 3-on. Watch. This is the first bucket right here. A little give and go. A little miscommunication defense.
But they already have the last 8.
Or you technically have 2 starters coming off the bench.
You really do.
Terry! Back it up, Terry. Back it up.
Woo! He came right back down and banged the dunk with 2 hands.
I think he caught a lot of people off guard. I think they thought he was just going to lay it up.
He has shown the propensity for some good dunks. Now Smith diving inside and scoring.
Now they're attacking the paint now.
Yep. Might as well be Pamplona right now instead of San Antonio.
Wow. They have just jumped on this Spurs team.
Nice drive by Johnson, who's doing some good things off the bench.
Including Patrick Williams, Dosunmu, and all the guys that we currently have on our roster, but all the new guys that we brought. That's a lot of games, Adam.
Sandro Mamukelashvili knocks down a 3 to start the 2nd quarter. Horton Tucker took it away from Champagny, who's squeezing out his right hand. Duarte steps into a 3. Buzelis!
Little Boozy Birds! Go upstairs, big fella!
Woo! The elevation and the vertical on display for Matas Buzelis on the putback slam, and the Bulls are up 18.
He said, forget being at the bottom floor, baby, it's a party at the penthouse.
Woo! That boy's bad. In a small sample size. A blitz on Paul. Nice pass by Collins. Got it to Champagny. That was a great feed. Cross court by Collins.
It was a great feed, but it was also great rotation by the Bulls.
Yes.
They went out and challenged every one of those passes.
Horton Tucker had it stripped. Here comes Paul. Barnes. Oh, Smith came back for the block.
No suit for you. Especially with how many threes they get up and the pace that they play at. If they knock down shots, they could beat anybody.
A steal by Castle. Nice ball fake, and he's able to score in his first 2. Still needs help. And just lobs it across court to LaVine. Made a wide receiver pass. And then blows one down to the bucket for Buzelis.
Oh, Boozy Vert slips baseline.
Nice drive and a score by Castle there, his 2nd bucket. Boy, Zach LaVine has had some nifty assists. He's got 4 dimes. If Casey Johnson were here, he would immediately start talking to Mark Brady, our producer, and say, I've got something to add. Vucevic doubled, Giddey rotates. Nice closeout on Dosunmu by Vassell. Vucevic looking for a cutting Giddey. That was a nice defensive possession for the Spurs. Vassell all the way, and a foul by LaVine.
Yeah, too many passes that time for the Bulls. They had a good idea. And he's right here.
Nice read by Devin Vassell. So Phillips and Dosunmu are in the starting lineup with Vucevic, Gideon, Levine.
This is in the paint with Chris Paul.
Yeah, got to give it to him if you can. Instead, cross-court, Phillips, a three makes it work.
He said, shut up, Adam. You're taking the three.
Yeah, remember that time I was... Vucevic in the post. That's a nice read by Stephon Castle and a good save.
Yeah, good hustle.
He's a good defensive player, at least what we've seen so far tonight. And a nice feed off to Sohan.
Well, and Io made that pass. He's got to recognize before he makes that pass how the defender is playing Vooch. If he's going to circle the post, throw it to the middle.
Vucevic in one.
Free cheese.
Turnover-less night so far, but you can tell he took responsibility for that. There's that pick and roll. Sohan with a nice finish. And one.
It's going to be exact. I think he picked up that foul. Here he is right here. Now watch. A little dive cut.
That's something Peter Patton has worked out with him. There's Paul in the mid-range. That classic vintage finish by Paul. Who missed Levine, who drives and scores.
Sometimes I drink. He is me. A little Gatorade on the side. What's that move right there? Elevation.
It's 8 made. Very efficient. Zach Levine stripped by Sohan. You can see him shaking his head in frustration. Paul to Collins. A little elevation that time. Nikola Vucevic, another 20-point effort. He had 21 and 10 the other night. Another 20-point game. It's been very consistent this year for Vucevic. Nice drive by Devin Vassell. He's using some of that on the side there. This is the third time in Mitch's career that he's been the interim. Horton Tucker, the pick, and the slam!
The big fella. He got the steal.
Oh, my goodness. Chicago stand up as Horton Tucker takes it home.
THT Dynamite. Cookies.
Was not expecting Horton Tucker to elevate the way he did.
Well, THT say, hey, you should have expected it.
That's his second dunk of the year for Chicago. Nice finish by Vassell. This 20-point lead again to tie their largest for the Bulls. Sohan missed it on a good move, but couldn't finish it. Oh, nobody grabbed the ball, and Billy Donovan's frustrated by that. That should have been picked up by the Bulls, and sure enough, it ends up as a three for a falling Chris Paul.
Chris Paul tried to draw a foul.
Ayo gets blocked by Collins.
You're a Bulls fan.
Maybach music on its way to San Antonio. Here is Vucevic working on Bassi. Now goes right at him and one.
A big night for Vooch if they go inside to him, and they have gone inside early and often. He's got where he says, hey, somebody else has got it going.
There is Paul inside for Sohan. Breakdown defensively by the Bulls that time. And this is down to a 14-point game.
Guys, you can do that.
So a three would make this a 10-point game. They're going to go for two with Barnes. And he got it to go to beat the buzzer.
Man, look at that, wasn't a foul, too.
For San Antonio. Horton Tucker, that's a deep three. Long rebound, Buzelis. Second chance, here's Terry. Spinning, Terry finishes at the rim. 7-point game. Oh, wow, Buzelis is at the other end of the floor against Champagny. Smith follows it in.
Mr. Smith.
That was a much-needed basket. That thing looked like it was bouncing out. And Smith was able to pound it back down for a key two to go back up by 9. Here's Johnson, chased by Buzelis. Blocked by Smith. Loose ball to Sohan, and I think the foul. Smith at the other end.
You see Zach Levine and Vooch back in the game now.
Got to stabilize things. Zach to Vooch on Tuesdays.
Nice little two-man game between the two veteran players. Little pinch post action. Great Tex Winter would be proud.
Horton Tucker to Vucevic. Cans along two.
You can't stop Vooch. You can only hope to contain him. On both ends now. Guys are competing defensively. Seeing, Josh Giddey get better. Nice pass.
Levine to Vucevic and one.
Oh, that's a nice pass. Win. Everybody, I don't know where people get this opinion. He doesn't want to win. He's not a winning player.
The Bulls are back up by 18 as they've stemmed the tide nicely here.
And they answered it. They answered the call. Oh, he traveled.
Champagny hits it from the elbow.
Triple-double.
The first of his NBA career. And Now he
nice
cuts and Vucevic finds him. Just a little cherry on top for the fabulous night. To have multiple triple-doubles in Big Ten play. That's incredible company to be a part of. Johnson dives in on Levine and one. The old Olympic teammates there.
You think about this.
It's Vassell for three. Nice rebound by Terry.
One-handed rebound.
Yeah, fought off Sohan to get it. Io's looking for two more. Collins gets another block.
He thought he got fouled.
Here's Vassell. Oh boy, he was looking to attack. Sohan, the offensive board, and one. And Billy Donovan's really frustrated right now. You know, I really like, I know it was a miss there. I like how Zach has set that two-man game up with Vucevic tonight with the ball fake. That's a really great move by Keldon Johnson.
Can't give him easy baskets now.
San Antonio throwing the kitchen sink at the Bulls here late.
You gotta go.
Dosunmu to Horton Tucker for a three.
Dynamite. THD.
Got a chance to talk with Louis Carnesecca a few times in his time at St. John's. Vucevic fouled and one. 37 points for Nikola Vucevic tonight.
Do it to him.
We're going to be a little short-handed. They've got a slew of injuries right now. Right back inside, 39.
It's like Gulliver's Travel, the land of Lilliputians.
This will be the 5th straight win against San Antonio. It's now officially the 2nd longest Bulls streak in this series history, which has survived 100 meetings. Bassi and one. Stacey, this was a wonderful all-around effort, as you mentioned. Your final thoughts?
You know what? They played hard. They deserved to win. They came out and established themselves early. They recognized Wembanyama wasn't out there, and they made them pay.